Welcome back to another Inside the Mind of a Champion. Today we're going through some clips and talking about what went through my head during these clips and how you guys can replicate exactly what happens in this game based on your own personal experiences. So we're going to be breaking down all these clips and just kind of talking about when I know what to do at every given point. So here, I'm in 1v3. Not a situation you want to find yourself in. We take a shot at one, but I know there's someone in Aqua and there's one pushing me from theater, and I know I need to deal with the guy Aqua first and foremost because that guy is going to get pinched. He's going to pinch me if I don't deal with him first. So I know the guy bottom white's not going to push up, so I swing back in. I find him. So I'm just running in kind of full speed to try to catch this guy off guard. I don't really know where this guy is, but in this situation, I just have to get in there. So I get my gun up the second I hear any type of movement. Go for head. There we go. I know that one's pushing me from VIP. It sounds like he's circling around through the site, so I know there's about to be another one behind me. I remember there was one white staircase. I take shots at him. I see the white behind me, so I know that someone is shooting me from behind. I have a second to breathe for the guy on white staircase, and I know I have to deal with the guy behind me right now, because even if I kill the guy on white staircase, the guy behind me is just going to get his refrag. So I have to kill the one behind me right now. And we do just that. We swing out with our gun up. Let's go through that again. So I'm ready to shoot. We see the target. Guns up. Take him out. Take a little bit of cover for the reload. And we just pre-fire the angle out. 1v3. Calm, collected. Isolate your 1v1s. Find your 1v1s and isolate them as much as you possibly can, and you will come out on top. Okay, here we have some butt gameplay. So, Oregon, games window repel. I love this window because so many people aren't ready for someone to tap this early in the round. And we take two of them out before they even really know what's going on. Pretty simple. Now we're on Emerald Plains. And I'm trying to roam clear. I hear one is on the orange staircase. I'm not exactly sure, but I have my gun up as I swing. Clearly we see him there. He's not really looking at me, so we definitely have the edge on that firefight. We take him out. And after you take down an enemy, always be ready for the follow-up, the refrag. Because you never know where another enemy might be, just like that. And then I hear another one behind me somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where he is. But I sprint in as much as I can before I'm exposed to the angle. You never want to sprint into an angle that you aren't sure of with your gun down, because you don't know if someone's there or not. So I sprint up just enough, like you can see I'm not exposed to that angle yet. On my gun up, I swing out, I hear him, and we take him out as well. I start bugging the floor. So now we're on Cafe. We can't really get the wall, so I pre-fire out. We do end up getting the wall. I pulled the guys off at prep, so I know they're not going to push up. I find the guy prep window, and now I realize no one's really watching our small bakery. Remember, if no one's watching your flank, chances are you're probably getting flanked. So it's never a bad idea to glance with your gun. And as I peek this guy, always have your gun up when you peek, because you never know. Like right there, like that shot isn't super hard to hit because, I mean, look at my crosshair placement. How much of a flick do I really need to do there? Not much. Not much. Okay, now we're on Chalet. I take one out. I throw a flashbang down the blue staircase because in situations like that, you have 3 flashbangs. It's never a bad idea to use your flashbangs early, so I flashbang the blue staircase and walk out through that door with my gun up at the head holes to make sure I'm clear. If there is one on blue staircase, he's going to be flashed, so I'm going to be able to walk down freely. I walk all the way down blue because I think I heard one somewhat down in the basement near bar. And we find the one in the basement and take him out as well. Always swing with your gun up, ready for the fight. You never know exactly where they're at. So here I've drone one. I'm in dining now. And as Buck, I opt to go for this shotgun because, you know, why go for a shot there when the shotgun at 5 meters is going to take them out? Then we push in with the shotgun again down into sight. The best tip I can give you guys is when you're swinging to the unknown, just be ready for a fight if you're not exactly sure where they're at. Because if you're ready for a fight, your reaction speed is going to be that much faster. So many times I'll hear people be like, my aim is bad, my reaction speed is slow, etc. If your gun is up, your reaction speed is going to be a lot faster. I see someone's detected, so I assume that someone's underneath. I have flashbang because I think someone might be on the hatch, and he is. He's full flash. That flash hit him in the face, so We jump in with a skeleton key and take him out. He has no idea what's coming. We're on repel. Always be ready for spawn kills. You never know where a spawn kill might come from. When you're ever like exposed to an angle, just be ready for a fight. Just always be ready for a fight and have your gun up. That's the biggest tip I want to leave you guys with today, is anytime that you're peeking into the unknown, when you're not entirely sure if you're safe or not, have your gun up. Most of the time you're gonna come out on top. This game is all about confidence and mental. Repel up. Skeleton key the window, and one happens to be there. No idea. So here, gone 6. I use all parts of my kit here. I gone 6. I take some shots on the zombie. Throw a flashbang to flush her out. She swings out and we take her out. If she swung from the left side, I would have been ready for the firefight there. But she swung from the right and we take her out. And then here, we just pre-fire out. Kind of biding time for my teammates. I'm just putting the pressure on because I'm not exactly sure where this guy is. Yeah, we see that he's like freezer. Okay, now he's near trash. I'm just pre-firing out. I'm hoping that my teammate can get the actual kill on this guy, and he does. Even though you guys see him right at the end there. Just, if you're never sure, you have a lot of ammo in your gun. Don't be afraid to use some of it. Now we're playing New Warden, aka Echo. The guy swings out as I stun him, and my teammate gets a free kill. Now I swing out, he's by the bomb. Keep your crosser up the entire time you swing out, you're good to go. So now it's a 1v2 here. A lot of you guys have been in this situation before. They're probably going to be looking at top metal because that's where most people are, you know, they're going to come from if I'm not in sight. So I impact the wall, give myself an angle to run through. Kool-Aid Man right through that. We take one out, and now this guy is not really sure exactly where I'm at. Am I coming through the archive door through fountain? Am I pushing top metal? So I have more options now. As long as I'm confident and aggressive, chances are I'll come out on top. And always swing with your gun up. So here, one of my favorite things to do, playing Echo on Canal on the copy staircase. I hear an Amarillo. So you don't necessarily have to, yeah, I mean, I didn't know exactly what window he was going to come in through. You just hear the Amarillo, and then it's clear as day just right there. A lot of Amarillo players are going to be doing stuff like that. Echo tries to push up the bottom staircase. I have my gun up. I throw some impacts. And then here we're on the copy staircase again. This is why I love this position. You have an Echo cam underneath, an Echo cam up top. So you're in a good spot. And you just get a bunch of freebies. I push back to maps. Someone starts to push up, and the guy has no idea I'm here, so I just decide to wait. And we get a freebie. Now I push back up copy. Probably could have pushed up there faster to maybe save my teammate, but I thought, you know, they saw me flanking. I just figured that they probably wouldn't peek that. Now we're in a 2v3. Not a good situation here, but it's definitely not undoable. So here I'm just taking pot shots at where the breach would be, where the door is. I mean, you never know. All it takes is a single headshot, and right there, we do get it. And this is part of the reason why I call Echo the New Warden. His kit is so good. Hello. So you can see I have an Echo cam in the top left up there above the staircase. So I knew exactly what was going on when I came up the staircase. I knew they weren't really paying attention to the flank. I knew I could just walk up for free. I throw an impact as a distraction so I could swing out the other side. He's aiming at the impact hole, and I just swing out from the door. You can do it either way. You can impact the wall and peek your impact hole, or you can throw an impact to the wall and peek the door. Either way, the guy has to take a 50-50 and he's not really too sure on where to look. Most times, people are going to look at the noise. They're going to look at the impact hole, so I definitely suggest peeking at the door. 3v5. One's coming up the Visa staircase. I tell my teammate he's coming up Visa. He's not listening to me, and he goes down. But we do get the trade. 2v3 now. Another one's coming up Visa. I just pre-fire the entire way through. 2v1 now, and this guy has a Ying shotgun. This man is crazy. So instead of taking the close range fight, which I could take the close range fight, I decided to take a fight that the Ying's probably not going to want to take, this long range fight, and he just tries to sprint through after he Candelas, and he goes down. Now I see an Ash slowly walking down, and this is one of the biggest reasons why I love Echo. People aren't looking for the cameras. Just get the freest kill of your life if you have your cameras positioned in the perfect spots. I run out and get a knife because I know that he has to be around that pillar. Now we're on Cafe. We take one down. We pre-fire the trophy window that just got open. No one comes through though. I hear a guy vault next to me. I had a feeling that if I got on camera that someone would probably vault on me, so I couldn't sit on cameras too long there. So guy is probably going to be walking directly at me now, so I just need to pre-fire like the pathing to the window. We swing all the way out and just have our gun up and we take him out. That guy was walling, so now this is probably one of the most 5-head plays I've done as Echo. So I'm underneath, and I knew that I killed that first guy who had diffuser in West Main, and they're running out of time. So Ash isn't going to be able to get that diffuser and run all the way around and back through library. I knew that he had to go up Solar Staircase, so I just stun him out, waste his time, and then you guys will see what happens next. I impact the floor. Freest kill of my life. All right, Capkin gameplay now. Triple up the Capkins. Every time you place Capkins, make sure to put them in the blind spot that most people aren't going to check. So I place them on this side of the door because someone will have to swing out on the opposite side of the door to see all the Capkin traps to shoot them. And if I place them on the other side, most times people are coming from that side of the door. They'll be able to see the Capkin traps easily. These will be able to be seen easily if you are completely exposed to the door, but that's what I want, because I want them to be exposed to the door so we can see the person. It's not just about the traps getting kills, it's about making that person be exposed so we can get them while they're shooting the traps. And if they don't shoot the traps, then you get a kill. One bottom man, I push up, have my gun up. Extremely confident here. You can just see it. That's extremely confident. Having my gun up every time I push. No real fear. We take another one down. Honestly, that is really just half the game. Just having the confidence to swing and not be hesitant. I swing up. So this was a tough firefight. But every time you're about to swing into the unknown, like you can sprint or whatever, but when you're about to swing into an angle that someone might be on, you need to have your gun up. So you see I sprint up the staircase a bit, and then I have my gun up as I start to peek, and you can clearly see that guy ready. I swing past it, but I mean, how much of a flick do I really need to do there to take this guy down? Not much, honestly. Not much of a flick needed there. Last one's blue. Remember those Capkin traps? So here on the copies staircase again, this time I'm doing it as Capkin. I just hold the window because it's a really good angle. They open up, I hear someone going for a rev, and I do not like when people go for revives after we already down them. I'm going to make sure that one of them at least goes down. Throw Nitro out, one swings out, and we take down someone. So now I get Fenrir, so I think that someone's like bottom of the staircase. I take him out, then I realize it's hacked, so I'm like, okay, no, that was just me triggering it. And the guy's still on the angle. One jumps in, but one's still on the angle. So just always be ready for that gunfight. If no one's watching your back, be ready for that fight. And we know that there's an ion outside, so we know exactly where this guy is, because Grim jumped in, we saw the ion outside. Just being able to really grasp those things really quickly is going to help you just like be ready for the next fight. I know he's probably on this angle, and we take him down. More Capkin gameplay. I love Capkins in reception like this, because a lot of times people are just sprinting by this because they're afraid of getting nitroed. So those Capkins work really, really well. I mean, I already got the kill with Capkins. So I pushed through because I know that one already died in reception. There might not be another one. It's already a 3v2. I hear one at trench, so I decided to take the hop. We get the free kill. We don't know where the jackal is, so we do have to be careful. We hear that he is somewhat near scuba. I go down the yellow staircase. Have my gun up as I swing. Like, you can walk down with your gun down as much as you want. The second you're about to take a fight where an enemy might be, and this does take a little bit of time to learn because this is game sense. So if you're not really sure, it's not bad to have your gun up early. So I know that I'm about to be exposed to the angle, so I need to have my gun up now. And, you know, we take the shot. So I was going to shoot there, and then I was going to shoot left, like crouch left, and then I was going to shoot it towards the window. And then I would have known that was clear. And so I'm going to leave Capkin traps like this. More Capkin traps. So they're going to peek in like this and walk. Yep, most times people are just going to walk in the quickest path when they think that everything is clear. So putting Capkin traps on doors in the blind spots especially gets you a lot of kills. Even if you don't want to double Capkin that, you can. Putting one, I mean 60 damage. Once you take like 60 damage, it makes you change your playstyle completely. You have to play so much more passive. I walk down with my gun up. We find a freebie. I decided we still have 2 minutes left. It is a 2v4. So now I don't really need to pressure that staircase that hard, because if I pressure that staircase, chances are I might die. And it's a 3v2 and then it becomes winnable for the defender, for the attackers. I push down to the site because apparently they went around. Someone triggers a Capcan trap. I know that the second that Capcan trap is triggered, I know that is a down upstairs where I put them on the dining door. So now I know it is a 2v1, so I can pressure this guy hard as hell because I know that someone's down. Guy swings all the way out, and we take him down. Honestly, not much to say there. If you guys want more videos like this of just me breaking down my gameplay clips, and so these were some of my top clips in the last couple weeks. So if you guys want more gameplay clips like this of just me breaking down what happened, why I did certain things, etc., let me know down below, and make sure to comment, subscribe, and leave a like down below for more. Inside the Mind of a Champion, episode 2, wrapping up. Hey.